Hi, I'm Poppy and I'm popping back in to give you a quick update, this time on the specific word success. So I have a tennis ball here and let's transform this tennis ball into the word success. Now when I throw this tennis ball, let's say I go for a walk with my dog and we're just playing and I throw the tennis ball and the dog goes to retrieve it, then that's great. But let's say I was to throw this tennis ball and ultimately I'm throwing success in a certain direction and the dog today is lazy and he doesn't want to go and pick up the ball, then I have to go and get the ball. So I have to go and get the word success. I have to go and follow it and try and retrieve it and try and pursue it. So, but on this day, I went for a walk with my friends as well as the dog. So the dog is lazy, he doesn't want to catch it. And my friends ain't really bothered about going to get the ball. So we just start having a chat. And then I even forgot about the ball being thrown. So we go home and have a cup of tea. So that's that. Or another example is I throw the ball and another dog goes to get the ball and we lose the ball. So yeah, it's stolen. Another example might be I throw the ball somewhere and there's loads of dogs surrounding that ball. So those dogs make me scared, so I just leave it there and I don't retrieve the ball. So this is what happens with a lot of people. They throw their ball out there, so they throw that word success out there, but they fail to go and pursue success. It might be success in going to the gym. It might be success in, like for example, myself. Today I decided that I would come and cycle to central London, but I actually followed the ball because I decided a few days ago that I was going to cycle to London and I done it. So I was following success and I found success because I achieved my goal. So the whole point of this is have your tennis ball, have your success, throw it somewhere and go and retrieve it. Another sport that will determine or that will make sure that you actually follow the ball is golf. So I'll leave the tennis ball in. With golf, it's more controlled. You have your ball, you have your golf club, and you're calculating how far you want to send the ball for it to reach a certain hole. So you have a target with golf, and you might calculate the wind speed. I'm not really sure with golf, but all I know is that with golf, you have a target and you have a target and you have what's I going to say? You have a target and you have control. Okay, so I'm using as much power to swing the ball and I get over there, and then with golf I have to go and get the ball. So I have no choice but I have to go and get the ball. Whereas with tennis, it's not tennis, is it? I'm just throwing the ball, I'm just throwing around the ball and I don't really have to go and get it. So if you want success, if you want to follow success, then do it. Yeah, even if it is a tennis ball, throw it, go and get it. And if you're going to play golf, which is better compared to the playful one, you're going to have to go and collect it anyway. So, see you later. Hi again. I forgot to say that I was popping out, but there's a reason for that, and there's something spectacular that I just watched, and it makes so much sense with what I was talking about. So, I just watched a video of this great shepherd, I think it was a group of shepherds, guiding these sheep for the sheep to form photos and to play a game of Tetris and just do spectacular things. They even created the Mona Lisa with the sheep, so it was amazing. And imagine that your positive words that you use are an individual sheep. So you have, for example, sheep number 1, success, sheep number 2, create, sheep number 3, do, sheep number 4, action, and so on and so on and so on. And you are the shepherd of these words. So you have to guide them in an aspect and in a particular way that you're going to create something spectacular, something so spectacular that people's eyes and eyebrows will raise just like mine are. So once the sheep get to a point of they've done it so many times, they start to operate like the birds. So when birds migrate from one town to another, or from one city to another city, or from one country to another country, they do so in a fashion that they don't even need a sheep. So they make all these patterns, and if you watch the birds migrate, it looks beautiful, right? So they do it in such a fashion that, imagine the birds are the positive words, or the positive words are each bird. So now we're moving into combinational thinking. So success, create, do, action will all start to move as if they are one, without the need of the shepherd. Thank you for listening. I'm popping back out. See you later. So earlier I talked about throwing the tennis ball, in other words, throwing the word success. We didn't talk about the power in the throw. So if I was just to throw it a little bit like this, it's not really going anywhere. If I was just to do a little throw like that to the dog or whatever, then it's not going anywhere. But let's say in this situation we exclude the dog. So it's just you and this ball, in other words, the word success. This time, I'm going to give so much power, I'm going to throw it like that, and it's going to go all the way around the globe, and it's going to land back in this hand. Now, you might be thinking, how does that work? You have to give so much power where the power in your hand now transfers into the ball or into the word, and it therefore operates as if it was a boomerang. So boomerangs, when you throw a boomerang, it operates by itself. It has its own energy. It carries that energy that you used in the throw, and it comes back to you. So that's the little bit extra, a little bit of great insight into the power that you use in the throw, and the energy that the word will carry depending on the amount of power you use.